Visualization is one of the simplest mental tools you can use, yet it creates some of the strongest anchors in the brain. Your mind is naturally better at remembering pictures than plain words, so when you turn information into vivid scenes, you make it easier for your brain to store and retrieve it later. And here's the fun part: the more emotion, color, and imagination you add, the more powerful those memory links become. Think about how often you forget why you walked into a room. Then imagine replacing that blank moment with a mental scene so vivid you can't help but remember. That's what visualization does. Athletes do it. Memory champions do it. Students use it. You're basically turning your brain into a movie theater. And every time you visualize, you're directing scenes that your brain will replay when you need them. So let us break down how to use visualization deliberately and how to make those mental images stick. Visualization is the act of creating a picture in your mind on purpose. The more detailed the picture, the easier it becomes to remember later. Instead of staring at a boring list of facts, you convert it into a wild, colorful, almost cartoon-like scene. Instead of memorizing random words, you turn them into characters or objects interacting in strange ways. That oddness is not a flaw, it's the secret sauce. Say you want to remember eggs, apples, and spinach. Instead of repeating the words over and over, picture a giant egg balancing apples on both sides like dumbbells, and wearing a cape made of spinach leaves. Suddenly your brain has something it can't unsee. That's how you lock memory in. Now, take the same idea and connect it with movement. When you walk while visualizing a presentation, or pace while rehearsing key ideas, you're giving your brain an extra cue. Movement reinforces memory the same way writing notes by hand does. You're involving more than one part of your brain at once, which strengthens those neural pathways. Next, add a second layer of storytelling. Stories stick because they have sequence: beginning, middle, ending. If you attach information to a story, your brain links it together like a chain. One thought leads to the next, and suddenly remembering the sequence becomes automatic. Color and texture are bonus upgrades. When you imagine shiny red apples or the rough texture of a wooden door, your brain is storing sensory detail, which acts like glue for recall later. All of this becomes even more powerful when practiced daily. Visualization is not a one-time trick. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Before bed, review your day in your mind as images. In the morning, visualize the key tasks ahead. When studying, convert facts into bizarre mental pictures. Combine visualization with chunking, grouping information, or with mnemonics, like acronyms, and your memory becomes noticeably faster. That's when you start recalling without struggling, and without thinking "I forgot again." The real beauty of visualization is that it works for anything: presentations, studying, habits, names, numbers, tasks, personal goals. You can visualize action before you take action, which also boosts confidence and reduces anxiety. Visualization isn't just a trick. It's a strategy your brain already understands. Use it deliberately, and it becomes a super tool. And with this thought, if you want your memory to get better, don't just read information, see it.